popular independent pro wrestling right now. After making a name for himself and Evolve, since left there and gone off to create his own name, kind of looks familiar to this new Impact Wrestling superstar named Chandler Park. Very weird.
He does look good, and it's weird because that Chandler Park is kind of a dork, but Ethan Page, I mean, he's all ego. He's the man. It's weird. It's almost like they're the same person, but they're not.
And he's here tonight to lay leather on all ego Ethan Page. Now, obviously there's an age difference here, Greg.
A little bit, yeah.
A couple decades of difference here between these two.
Sure.
Do you find that pro wrestlers get better with age? Do you think that is an advantage or a disadvantage here for ego?
Well, I mean, it depends on really experience and how well that particular wrestler has kept himself in shape over the years. And by the looks at it, Pierre looks to be in pretty phenomenal shape. And I mean, when you consider how he's traveled the world over the last nearly 3 decades, how he's a former WWF Tag Team Champion, the things that he's done in this industry, you got to imagine that he's got a thing or two that he could teach all ego Ethan Page tonight.
Yeah, he is a broad-chested man there. He's the kind of guy you don't want to have him wrap those big old arms around you and give you a bear hug or anything like that. He'll squeeze the life right out of you. And also, Quebec, as part of the Quebecers, obviously, Quebecer Pierre, a tag team specialist. He has held individual singles championships before, but I think it's safe to say most folks would associate him with tag team wrestling.
Absolutely.
Very, very different styles, tag team wrestling and singles competition. Ego.
Oh yeah, when you have that tag team, you got that time to rest on the apron and recuperate, and you don't have that when you're in a singles match. I mean, it's go, 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 nonstop. And if there's one thing that all you can do, it's go. He is a machine. He's like the Energizer Bunny. He just keeps going and going and going.
Well, right now these two men are locked up, trying to feel each other out. Ego pushes Quebecer Pierre into the corner. A couple friendly taps. Trying to play some mind games here with Quebecer Pierre.
Well, you want to talk about mind games. We all know that Quebecer Pierre has a history of thievery. I mean, let's think back to when he stole Bret the Hitman Hart's ring jacket. Ethan Page is luckily that he doesn't wear a jacket to the ring because he could have very well stolen that already. But the question is, why did we have to wait so long for Pierre to come to the ring? How many bags did he sift through looking for ring jackets before he came out here tonight?
Are you alleging that Quebecer Pierre was delayed coming to the ring because he was trying to thieve jackets from wrestlers in the locker room?
I mean, it's on tape. He has a history of doing it.
Was your Rory Gulak's wrestling contest, was that also on tape?
We're past that, we're over that. I mean, let's look at the facts. When you talk about Pierre, you think about stolen ring jackets. Just like if we booked the Repo Man tonight, I would think he's probably trying to steal cowboy hats, okay? But the fact is, Pierre is a thief and he stole ring jackets in the past, and he's probably going to do it again.
He got this Kimura lock wrapped in on Ethan Page here.
And you're ignoring me. You're ignoring me as if this couldn't be a thing that's happening. Like he's not going around stealing jackets in the locker room.
Whatever he may be a jacket thief or not, he was really wrenching away at Ethan's arm there, trying to rip that right out of the elbow. elbow socket.
You know what? I am good friends with MJF, and he just got a very, very nice ring jacket. And I actually told him before the show, I said, Maxwell, you better watch out. This man might try to steal the ring jacket. And I showed him a picture because, he's only like 17 years old and he doesn't know who the Quebecers are. And as soon as I showed him, he was like, yeah, I'm going to watch out for that dude. So hopefully, Max, you still got your jacket, man.
All right, and before these two could lock up again, All Ego throwing an elbow to the back of the head of Quebecer Pierre here. Another big punch from All Ego, and Quebecer Pierre is reeling right now against the ropes. Shoots him off. Quebecer with a hip toss and an armbar from Quebecer Pierre. The submission work here from Pierre has been really kind of unexpected for me. I've seen him fly. I knew he could mat wrestle, but between that and the Kimura there, Quebecer Pierre is really showing that he's going to try to be inflicting some serious punishment and violence on All Ego.
He is. He's very skilled in submissions, has a nice little MMA background. But you know what we haven't talked about? One of the big factors in this match. Quebecer Pierre is 90% blind in that right eye. Now, if I were All Ego Ethan Page, I would be raking his eyes so much and making sure that all the vision is gone in the right and all the vision is gone on the left. And there would be 1, 2, 3. He's at a very disadvantage.
You want him to blind the man.
When you don't have your peripheral vision, that's a factor in a pro wrestling match. I don't care how much experience you have. I don't care how used to you are. That's why things like that will happen in the corner when you're not ready.
That's true. Quebecer Pierre, infamously as Jean-Pierre Lafitte, the Pirate, wore an eye patch for many years. And also with that, you got to remember when All Ego comes in for a big right punch or a big right kick, there's more of a blind spot there for him to get that in. It's going to be a little bit harder for Pierre to have to cut him off there. But right now, it doesn't seem to be showing any effects of that as Quebecer Pierre definitively in control here. Doesn't need 100% sight to know exactly where to drop that big clubbing forearm across the back of Ethan Page, as well as that big kick there.
Hey, Nick, why did the blind man fall into the well?
Why, Greg?
Because he was so blind he couldn't see that well.
All right, well, back to the action here.
Right? Am I right?
It's very good. You're very, very funny, Greg.
Oh, that could have been Pierre in that joke.
There's nothing joke back here right now. You got a big angry man like Quebecer Pierre with a chin breaker there on All Ego.
I mean, look. Quite frankly, right now what we have in there is a man with a disability wrestling. And if there's one thing I can't stand, if there's one thing that doesn't make any sense and I will not tolerate, it's watching a man perform with a disability. I mean,
wait.
He shouldn't be in the ring. Oh, great DDT by Ethan Page. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, it was a great DDT. And Greg, I'd be remiss. You're the handicap hero.
No, what? We're talking about this match right now? Focus on the match, Nick. That's what you're getting paid for now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just you've literally got a DVD that's called One Armed and Dangerous.
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me, okay? Concentrate on the action.
All right, Ethan Page, go back up to the top here. Quebecer Pierre with a big punch right to the gut of Ethan Page, and now an overhand chop. He's got Ethan Page teeter-tottering right up there on the top rope. He pulls his legs onto the inside. Looks like he could be setting himself up for some kind of superplex or whatever else Quebecer Pierre may have in mind here.
This is a very precarious situation for Ethan Page, but let's keep in mind that over the last few Black Label Pro shows, I mean, Ethan Page has fared very well against some legendary and experienced opponents.
Yes.
Manny Fernandez, Ernest Miller. I mean, he's got a nice track record going for him.
Yeah, absolutely. And what is Quebecer Pierre doing up on the top rope right now? He is not going to do a leaping hurricanrana.
Oh my God!
Wow, El Gringo Loco, eat your heart out. Quebecer Pierre is the one who's high flying, and he is Quebecer Pierre in a suicide dive.
Are you kidding me?
Onto All Ego Ethan Page. Wow.
Mounties can't fly.
I guess they can. I've seen Mounties ride moose. I've seen Mounties ride horses, but I've never seen a Mountie ride a bird, and it looked like he was riding one right there.
Whoa, that's getting very raunchy. I'd like you to stop.
It's not at all what I meant. You took that and you twisted my words.
I did not twist. That's what you said.
You twisted my words. You know goddamn well what you did.
Sick man. You're saying all this raunchy stuff on commentary now. You were being a sexist pig earlier, talking about no women in the Rumble. This is uncalled for.
Trying to get me in trouble, Greg. Quebecer Pierre showing those WCW Hardcore Champion roots as he smashes Ethan Page head first into that steel.
God, no.
And now he's got a trash can. Oh, the trash is everywhere. Not to mention Ethan Page's too.
Usually when we talk about trash, Marcus Crane is involved in the match, but we're talking about actual garbage now.
Again, I don't understand the need for you to be so negative towards Marcus Crane. He's a very fine wrestler. We've got Quebecer Pierre and Ethan Page on their feet on the outside, just beyond the fans now. They're exchanging headbutts, and Ethan Page trying to shoot him into the wall, but Ethan Page is the one who gets slingshot right into that wall. He's down and out. Quebecer Pierre has got some time here to decide what he wants to do next.
This ref needs to take control. I mean, what a straight idiot. He's more blind than Pierre. Get him back in the ring, man.
Pierre with another big garbage can shot right over the back of Ethan Page.
Yo, ref, this is not a no disqualification match. There are countouts involved. Get him in the ring. Do your freaking job.
The referee here, obviously, Greg, is trying to give the people what they want. They want to see action.
That's not his call.
Absolutely, that is his job. It is his call. And what is Quebecer Pierre doing here? He's taking that guardrail and he's leaning up right against the ring there. He's got it on kind of an angle.
The senile, dirty cop is setting up a ridiculous scenario that I do not like.
Well, I don't think he's senile at all. I think he's perfectly aware of what he's doing. I think he's fully conscious of the pain that he's about to inflict on Ethan Page as he corrals him back towards the ring with malicious intent in mind.
There you go, Ethan.
Right here in front of us, Quebecer Pierre and Ethan Page exchanging headbutts, punches, chops, just trying to get a little bit of an edge on the others so they can keep this match going in their direction.
This Pierre is a punk. I always like Jacques Moore.
Whoa! Quebecer Pierre is the recipient of a big back body drop from All Ego Ethan Page. Good. And he goes crashing through that guardrail on the outside. Quebecer Pierre is laid in a massive twisted steel.
You know what? If he would have just kept the match in the ring, like I suggested, because I'm a good, clean sport, everything would be okay right now. He's getting what he deserves.
And Ethan Page going for another one!
Yeah!
Another big back body drop!
Yeah!
To Quebecer Pierre!
Yeah, he's the mountain. He always gets his way, right?
What is Ethan Page doing?
He always gets his way, right? He's getting his way right now.
What is Ethan Page doing?
He's doing what he has to do because this Pierre is a cheater, he's a piece of garbage, and he's a punk.
This match has become a fight. Oh, springboard all ego trip, ego cutter. And Quebecer Pierre kicks out.
That was so close. That was so close. And you got to think, All Ego's got to be thinking right now, what does he have to do to put this dirty, dirty Mountie away?
Again with the dirty, it's not really about, the wrestlers are going to smell, Greg. You go out there, they sweat.
I'm not talking about the smell.
Men smell. He's got a musk of pine and syrup.
Okay, that's not true.
And Quebecer Pierre and a fireman's carry on Ethan Page. What's he going to do with him? Looks like he's going to roll through with a Samoa drop. A rolling senton there.
You know, it never fails, month after month. With Ernest Miller, whoa, pin.
Ethan Page barely able to kick out of that huge rolling senton from Quebecer Pierre.
With Ernest Miller, with Manny Fernandez, with the Sandman, C.W. Anderson. I always count these old elderly men out who are pushing 60, 70, 80 years old. And they somehow are still able to bring it.
Well, that's why when we started, Greg, and I was chatting about the age difference here, I almost feel like for pro wrestlers, that ring awareness, that experience, that knowledge, I think you age like a fine wine if you're able to keep your career going as long as a guy like Quebecer Pierre. And look at that, he puts on the top of Hurricane Rana, but Ethan Page turned it into a powerbomb.
The Canadian badass with the last ride.
Montreal is not Canada!
Oh, a pop-up powerbomb from Quebecer Pierre to All Ego Ethan Page, and he's getting him into a package pile driver.
No freaking way.
Oh, and he dropped him right on the top of his head. All Ego until Sunday.
That can't be it. No, come on.
And Quebecer Pierre, what is he thinking? He's going to the top rope.
Give him the 5 count. Get him down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. DQ.
We
He's
have
done.
seen some insane moves.
Oh my God!
Wow, a huge senton off the top from Quebecer Pierre, who just pinned all ego Ethan Page.
We should get a real police officer from America in here, and we should arrest this man right freaking now.
And look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
How many jackets did you steal, Pierre? How
What a
many
match.
jackets are in your bag right now, punk? This is uncalled for. This is a travesty of justice. Get him out of here. He should be fined, suspended, arrested. He should be given the chair. There, I said it. Give this man the chair.
I don't think that. I think this man should be given a Black Label Pro Championship opportunity. Tough as nails, showing all that agility. I mean, what a performance here from Quebecer Pierre. The fans in attendance on their feet.